Oh, that. Oh, that's so nice. I'm having 5 minutes. I've been into town to the high street, to the co-op today to get my weekly rations and my feet are killing me. They must have had extra supplies because there was a queue going all the way down the street. Anyway, I got talking to Mrs. Smith. That she kept me company. If you want to know the gossip of the town, you'll go to Mrs. Smith. Anyway, I managed to get what I wanted. Got my tea. Oh, I can't be doing without my tea. You see, we're on the rations still. 1942, and here we are in the middle of the war. Everybody thought it'd be over by now, but no. Government's put us on rations. You see, not surprising, is it? I suppose we're surrounded by water. A lot of our imports, they come from overseas. And the docks are being bombed. And the factories, so they don't want us to go without. So they decided to put us on the ration. I suppose it's fair, isn't it? Everybody gets their own fair share. Don't you be going to the co-op without your weekly ration book though, because you won't get anything. Tells everything you can have in here. It's not just food on ration and all, oh no. No, even coal. We burn these coal bricks in our fireplace. I'm going to get nice and warm later. Newspaper bricks they are. Very ingenious. Clothing's on ration and all. Now it goes to waste in our house. Our little Billy, you know, I've been knitting him a nice scarf out of his old jumper that had a hole in it. Fuel as well. But the main thing's the rations of food. Ah, it's hard, I tell you. Anyway, I suppose I better start thinking what I'm going to have for tea. I might listen to the wireless later because they have a good cookery programme on. Well, come and join me. Best put my specs on so I can see. Help me hear better and all. Joking. Now here we are. This is my weekly ration. Only mine. My husband gets the same and the bairns get a little bit more. So I managed to get most of what I wanted. Now I didn't get minced beef because Mrs. Smith, you know, the lady who likes to have a natter, she got the minced beef. So I've gone for pork. But I did ask the butcher to have some, give me some nice meat bones because I like to make a nice soup or a lovely rich gravy. Now it goes to waste in our house. You can have 4 ounces of bacon or ham, or you can mix it up if you like. But I've gone for bacon. But you know, if you have a pig in your garden, you won't be able to have any bacon rations or ham rations, no. Oh, what else? Well, we've got 2 or 3 pints of milk. Oh, my tea. Managed to get my tea. I used to drink a lot of tea, but now the war's here, I've had to cut right back. So I got me 2 ounces of tea. And believe it or not, I managed to get some sweets. And they reckon you can have 12 ounces a month. No way does that happen. But Mr. Braithwaite at the co-op, he's got an extra delivery, so I managed to get some sweets. I'm going to put them away for the bairns for Easter because they will not be getting Easter eggs this year because any chocolate that goes, you know, all goes to the soldiers on the front line and they deserve it and all. So I'm going to keep them. What else have I got? Oh, I've got 2 ounces of cheese, 2 ounces of butter. That's not even enough to fill my butter dish. 4 ounces of margarine, 2 ounces of lard. I'm going to mix that with my 8 ounces of sugar and I'll do some bacon. 1 egg. 1 egg. But we get these from America. 12 dried eggs in there, believe it or not. And a nice tin of corned beef. My Wilf likes corned beef hash. Now, there's now better, is there, than having a belly full of food. So you can't beat bread. Now, bread's not on ration, no. But bread and jam and butter. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Really fills you up. But I have to add my jam because you're only allowed 1 jar a month and my bairns like it, so I have to add it out the way. What with vegetables? Look at them, aren't they lovely? You can have as many as them as you want because they're off ration. I hope you're growing your own and all. Our tatties are coming on nice, they'll be ready soon. So that's about it, isn't it, really? There's a nice bit to go on with. Anyway, I suppose I better start thinking about what I'm going to have for meals during the week. I'm going to listen to that radio programme on the wireless soon. They have some good recipes on there. Have a little look for me, see what you think. Maybe you can come up with some good recipes for me. I'll come and see you later after I've listened to the radio. Ta-ra!